More than 6 in 10 seniors in the United States take vitamin supplements every day in hopes of protecting their health and maintaining their independence. But what if some of those pills are secretly harming one of the things you value most, your eyesight? 1. Vitamin A. Stored wrong, sold dirty, swallowed blindly. You might think a small bottle of vitamin sealed at the drugstore is safe, but here's the catch. Vitamin A, especially in oil or soft gel capsules, can go rancid quickly, especially in hot, humid storage conditions or in unregulated markets. Sadly, not all sellers pay attention to where they store them. Some vitamin stores at flea markets or discount bins are left in direct sunlight or stuffed into boxes without air conditioning. Over time, the oxidized oil inside the capsules can go bad, releasing harmful byproducts that attack your liver, nerves, and even your eyesight. The capsule may look perfectly normal, but inside, it's quietly becoming toxic. Older adults who took these rancid vitamin A pills reported blurry vision, headaches, and dry eyes, not realizing that the rancid oil inside the supplements was causing the damage. Rancid fat-soluble vitamins can act more like toxins than nutrients, especially in the already fragile bodies of older adults, says one eye care expert. The worst part? These products often don't smell or look different. You keep taking them, trusting the label. While they're building up inside your body, vision damage from vitamin A toxicity is often slow and insidious and may be irreversible. So here's the easy solution: buy only from trusted sources. If your vitamins smell funny, are soft or leaking, or come from unregulated sellers, throw them away. Store all fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K in a cool, dry place. And don't hoard old bottles that have passed their expiration date. Have you ever taken a supplement from a street stall or an unlabeled bottle? Comment 1 if this warning makes you think twice. So if your vitamin A bottle might be turning toxic in the heat, what about the next most common one seniors rely on for their eyes? Let's talk about beta-carotene. 2. Beta-carotene, damaged by light, dangerous to eyes. You've probably picked it up at your local store, a bottle labeled Vision Support with bright orange pills inside. But here's the problem. Beta-carotene, a common ingredient in these supplements, is extremely sensitive to light and heat. And when exposed during shipping or storage, it can break down into compounds that can harm your eyes, not help them. Picture this: the product sits on a shelf under bright fluorescent lights, or worse, sits in a hot delivery truck for hours without temperature control. Over time, this light-sensitive nutrient can oxidize, which not only reduces the pill's effectiveness, but also creates a chemical change that can promote oxidative stress in the retina, especially in people over 60. Oxidative stress is one of the main causes of age macular degeneration, AMD, a condition that gradually destroys central vision. In fact, the AIRDS-2 study found that removing beta-carotene from eye supplement formulations resulted in better results, especially in smokers and former smokers, where the risk of complications is even higher. Even if you've never smoked, the breakdown of beta-carotene can still cause problems. Some of the compounds damaged by beta-carotene oxidation can increase inflammation and cellular stress in the macula of the eye, the part responsible for clear vision. So what should you do? Check the label and look for lutein and zeaxanthin instead of beta-carotene. These nutrients are more stable and have more recent research to back them up. And never buy eye supplements that are stored in direct sunlight, displayed in open containers, or shipped without climate control. Take a moment and think. Are your supplements stored near a sunny window or from untrustworthy sources? 3. Vitamin E, spoiled capsules, hidden harm. You probably keep vitamin E in your kitchen cupboard, a familiar part of your daily routine. Pop a soft gel after breakfast, swallow it with water, and go about your day. But here's something that's often overlooked. Once opened, these oil-filled soft gels can go bad quickly if not stored properly. Unlike tablets, soft gels are more susceptible to moisture and air. If the bottle isn't sealed tightly or left in a warm, moist place like near a stove or sink, bacteria and mold can start to grow inside. The capsule may look normal, but inside the oil may be cloudy or slightly rancid, creating a silent threat. In older adults, these spoiled capsules can irritate sensitive eye tissues. Over time, the buildup of broken DAN compounds can weaken the blood vessels in the retina, increasing the risk of small hemorrhages or swelling in the back of the eye. Even mild retinal bleeding can reduce the sharpness of vision, especially in people with conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure. You don't have to feel sick to be at risk. Some older adults report seeing slight cloudiness, blurred vision, or strained eyes a few weeks after taking an old bottle of supplements. It's not just the expiration date that matters, but exposure to air and moisture after opening. Most soft gel vitamins should be used within 90 days of opening and stored in a cool, dark, dry place. Here's what you can do today. Go to your cupboard, check the bottle, smell the capsules. If they smell strange, feel sticky, or have been open for several months, it's time to throw them away. A new bottle from a trusted source is a safer bet for your eyes. Do you know how long your bottle of vitamin E has been open? And if spoiled vitamin E can thin the blood in your eyes, imagine what poor quality vitamin C bought cheap and stored wrong could be doing behind the scenes. 4. Vitamin C, the hidden risk in bargain bottles. You've probably seen a deal, a big bottle of vitamin C pills for just a few dollars. Or a brightly colored effervescent powder from a small pharmacy or online store. For many older adults, these bargains may seem like a smart way to stay healthy on a budget. But there's a hidden danger behind the label. Cheap or unregulated vitamin C supplements are often manufactured without rigorous quality control. Some powders contain dyes, unregulated fillers, or synthetic ascorbic acid from unsanitary sources. Others are stored in packaging that doesn't protect them from heat and light, making the contents unstable before you even use them. And here's the worrying thing. Degraded or contaminated vitamin C can act as an oxidant instead of an antioxidant. Instead of fighting free radicals, it can cause oxidative stress in the eye, damaging the lens and retina. That's how cataracts and retinal thinning can silently develop, especially in older adults with diabetes or high blood pressure. A 2008 study even linked long-term use of high doses of synthetic vitamin C, especially low-quality forms, to a faster development of cataracts. So how can you protect yourself? Start by avoiding vitamin C that comes in unbranded or unclear packaging, lacking a complete ingredient list, expiration date, or safety seal. Look for products that are USP or NSF certified and verify with a QR code if available. Powdered vitamin C should be stored in an airtight container and used within 30 days of opening. Have you ever bought a supplement just because it was a bargain? Comment 4 if you have ever thrown away a suspicious jar in the past. 5. Zinc. Too much of a good thing can steal your sight. You might not care. A jar of zinc you buy at a flea market or a small pharmacy might cost you half as much. But lurking within that bargain could be something much more costly. Unseen deterioration that slowly damages your eyes without warning. Zinc tablets and capsules are particularly sensitive to moisture and temperature. In hot, humid conditions, like an outdoor market or an unconditioned warehouse, they can absorb moisture from the air. Humidity not only degrades the quality of zinc, but can also lead to mold growth, pill softening, or bacterial contamination, especially in gelatin-coated capsules. Once you swallow a contaminated zinc supplement, your gut can absorb more than just the mineral. Fungal toxins or bacterial residue from improperly stored products can cause mild inflammation, not just in your body, but also in the blood vessels that nourish your retina. Over time, this chronic irritation can lead to optic nerve strain, fluid imbalances in the eye, or blurred vision. Consumer groups have found that a significant percentage of imported zinc supplements sold without FDA regulation show signs of decomposition or improper sealing. Many older adults continue to buy these products because of their attractive prices or familiarity with street vendors. To protect your eyes, inspect the zinc bottle carefully. If the pills are sticky, discolored, or clumpy, don't risk taking them. And never buy supplements without a complete seal, label, or manufacturer's information, even if the seller claims it's all the same. Have you ever bought vitamins from a place that didn't have air conditioning or dirty shelves? Zinc may quietly steal your copper, but iron, when rusted or degraded, could cloud your vision forever. Here's what to look out for before you take another pill. 6. Iron. Rusted pills that quietly cloud your vision. Many older adults take iron to combat fatigue, especially after hearing things like, "You might be anemic." But there's a less obvious risk lurking in plain sight, especially if those iron pills have been opened for months or have been stored in a warm, damp place. Iron tablets and capsules are highly reactive to air and moisture. If left exposed or stored near a stove, in a bathroom cabinet, or in a hot drawer, they can begin to oxidize, forming rusty spots or dark spots on the surface of the pill. In soft gels, this deterioration can manifest as oil, seeping out, clumping, or a metallic odor. Once oxidized, iron is no longer active as a nutrient. It becomes an oxidant, and when consumed in this degraded state, it can contribute to iron overload in retinal tissues. Research shows that excess iron can accelerate oxidative damage to the eyes, especially the macula, increasing the risk of cataracts and early onset age macular degeneration. What's worse, these tainted supplements often come from well-intentioned purchases, a discounted bottle, leftover from last year's prescription, or even a gift from family. But just one bad batch, used over the course of a few weeks, can silently damage your vision without any early symptoms. To protect yourself, check your iron pills now. If you see discoloration, powdery residue, or a metallic smell, don't take them. Iron should be stored in a tightly sealed container in a cool, dry place, never near heat or moisture. Have you ever kept an old bottle of iron pills past its expiration date? Comment 6 if you've ever noticed dark spots or a strange smell when you open the bottle. Sharing pills, sharing risk. Why borrowed vitamins can harm your eyes. It happens all the time. Your daughter brings in a bottle of eye supplements she read about online. A neighbor tells you, "This is great for my eyes, try some." Or you and your partner simply share a multivitamin to save money and space. But here's what no one tells you. Sharing vitamins can secretly harm your eyes, especially after age 60. Your body is not the same as your neighbor's. You may have high blood pressure, diabetes, or be on medications that affect your ability to absorb nutrients. A vitamin that's harmless to one person can overload your system, especially if it contains fat-soluble compounds like vitamin A or E. These aren't easily eliminated but rather build up, and in some cases, that buildup targets your optic nerve or retina. The American Academy of Ophthalmology has noted that excessive or unnecessary use of supplements can contribute to bleeding in the eye or worsen conditions like age, macular degeneration, especially without a doctor's guidance. Even more troubling, many shared vitamins are of questionable origin. You don't know how they were stored, how long they've been open, or whether they've expired. Moisture, light, or heat could have damaged the contents, and now you're taking degraded compounds that act more like toxins than nutrients. Ooh. So here's a rule. Don't share vitamins, even with family members. Supplements aren't one size fits all. What works for one person may be secretly harmful to another, especially when it comes to your eyes. Have you ever taken vitamins just because someone else said they worked? Comments yes if you've borrowed or shared drugs before, and never again if this makes you think twice. You don't need to stop all your vitamins, just the risky ones, by storing your supplements properly, avoiding spoiled or shared pills, and sticking to trusted sources. You can protect the eyesight that connects you to the world. A few smart changes today may save your independence tomorrow. Schedule an eye checkup, drink enough water to support your circulation, and take a moment to review what's really in your cabinet. If this video helped you catch even one hidden danger, share it with someone you care about. And don't forget to subscribe to HEALZO, where smart choices lead to stronger, safer aging.